Hey, it's Luke Holmstrom, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about when you should close your trade early. I'm going to show you this example of a trade that I did this week, so let's go right into it. This trade right here, I entered in at 33,390 on US 30. I had my stop loss right above here of this previous high, and I wanted to enter around this point. So I entered in at 333.90. Put my stop loss a little bit higher than this previous peak just in case we did come up and test that level. And then I had a 2.5 risk to reward ratio in here, so I was aiming for 200 points. And this was pretty conservative just because you can see we had this recent support where we bounced off it 2 times and retraced. So I wanted to make sure that we were pretty close to this support. So I held in and actually hit this down here. So I basically was looking at recent support levels, recent resistance levels, and also you can see on the RSI here, even if you do want to use this, you can see that we're at a pretty high level as well. And, you know, we were starting to, and it doesn't really look like it on here, but we were starting to look like we could easily cross through this line and break through. So looking at this moving average did give me a little more confidence as well. But going into this trade, I wanted to look at this level right here. This is where I wanted to enter. Even if we did go up a little bit higher, I really didn't care too much, but because I expected it might happen, right? But I did want to get that entry in. So looking at this right now, basically right when we entered, we went into profit. And then from there, we came up, retraced, and we basically did this 2 times. We came up, retraced, and then we came right back down to where we entered. And after this happened to me, I pretty much realized, oh no, I am the support. And, you know, I kind of want to hold back a little bit. So after the second time this happened, I closed out my position, closed out, break even early, and I was totally fine with that because I knew that we were going to hit a new high. We're going to have a new flush. And, you know, I don't want my stop loss to be triggered by this flush. So I just got out of the position. I just watched what was going to happen next. And when you're trading, you always want to look inside the future. You want to see what you're going to do in the future if your plan does not work out. And basically what I did in this is I wanted to close my position, take care of my capital, make sure it's secure so I don't just get stopped out. But then I figured out, well, we hit this support 2 times, and then again, we had this last flush, and we hit it again, and we retraced a little bit. So we hit it 3 different times, and my whole point was if we can break through this support, then we're going to flush down to these lower support levels down here. So what I did is I closed my position early right here, and then I waited for that last flush, which still would have been within my, I wouldn't have even got my stop loss hit, but it's okay. And then we came down, and once we broke through this level, finally, like we did this full on flush. Once we opened that new candle, I got in again, not at the perfect price, but it was, I'm pretty sure my position was at 333.74 was when I got in this position. So I got in a little bit later than I could have, but I waited for us to finally flush through the support, and then I got back into the trade and ended up doing a 1 to 2.5 risk toward ratio trade, risking 80 points, making 200 points. So, and this only happened within, just a couple of hours doing this. So this is an example of a trade that I closed out early on. Once I saw that we were making new highs and we just kept going back to our break-even level, why wouldn't you close out your position? Because you never know when that last flush is going to be, and you don't know if that last flush is going to stop you out and go right into your take profits. So if you can and you're in a position like this, definitely cover yourself and make sure that you're protected. It's not always about just making money, but it's also about protecting the capital that you have. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about how to trade, how to get access to 6 figures in capital to trade with, and also how to make consistently profitable trades, especially with the VIP signal room inside of Funded Profits Trading, then all you got to do is click the button below and go and look at what we do inside of our academy. Go check it out, and I promise you'll be amazed. So go down below, check out our academy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.